Can you hear me in the back?
Yeah.
You are the infection. A weaponized disease. The bacteria. Making things progressively worse. The nerve you have to ask a nurse reverts to hunting and gathering. Growing your own. Pick your poison like tobacco or your favorite brand of alcohol. The plastic, so magical, looks attractive. It sounds radioactive. The paid assassins, money out the ass end for the next generation, already programmed. Pretend genocide is a gentler side, what they meant while they murder a child. Mild manner may have overheard the hammers and birds. The words we use to describe say nothing of the terror and pain they've survived. The 5 inches of rain, the 15 minutes of fame. You think you're cool, bringing a gun to school. Pollution, shooting the solution, losing your confusing revolution, making it weird again. White hatred. White hatred is so sacred they even bring it with them on vacation. Brought to you by Hasbro and the makers of Satan. Vocal, anti-social, gun-toting, anti-voting, where it's all going, showing the moment, the violence, the silence you've chosen. Holding on to those opposing views. How much of it is true, this kill or be killed? Didn't have a clue. I didn't buy the book. I sure as hell didn't get the shoes. Awaken what thou hast forsaken, hitting the booze, hungover, hitting snooze, fountain of youth. Where's the machine that's chewing up the fat and spitting out the truth? Fork, pork and beans, can of beer, Pulitzer Prize, man of the year. The fear fused, the abusive relationship, the domestic disputes, never getting used to it. Marginalized, starving children of America, the principles from an invalid wisdom, the promise made for a paid tuition and free ammunition. At the end of the day, this was your decision to carry out the mission, playing victim. They were innocent children. They will not be forgotten, and you will not be forgiven. When the foundation is finally filled in, tricked you. Wicked system which poisons, colonizes consciousness, and constitutes your decisions. Show me suffering, show me the victims, refusing the genocides, plural, refusing such a holocaust, refusing to be touched by the crucifixion, afraid of losing their religion, their way of living, taking everything for granted. Who do you trust? What do you believe in? Quietly ignoring those fighting for freedom. The air we breathe, the water we drink. There's no filter you can install below the sink. Every term sinks in. How long have you been in prison? How long have you been enlisted? What if you never get a chance to finish your mission, awaiting the boom, the weight of doom, splitting the moon completely in two, in the womb or entombed, if you survive, and find a way to read the room. Smoke your weeds and drink your coffee. Paid my fees quite often. Thought if they could hear me coughing, they would open up the coffin. Words of caution, what it cost them, dying from Arkansas phosphorus, from starvation, boredom and exhaustion, Norvis Ordo Seclorum, where the all-seeing eye that's watching, the tariffs, the terror, inflation for your information, the error, the miscalculation, how much we will pay for the nuclear power on the first moon station, boring, ignoring the radioactive waste that they think lie dormant, that we placed in the ocean. Like the funnel, the tunnel has driven so far down, no one knows about them. Hell had frozen. You were all chosen to sit there and watch the explosion.